welcome to another episode of the paranormal vlog. Today I want to talk about proof. What constitutes proof? Proof of the paranormal, proof of a UFO, Bigfoot sighting, etc, etc. What is proof? How do you prove something? There was a big thing, it wasn't that long ago, I think it only actually ended last year, but somebody put up $1 million reward for anybody who could prove the paranormal. It wasn't claimed. Nobody got it. Because at the end of the day, all it takes is one person, just one person, to not believe what they're seeing, and it's unproven. How can we possibly prove the unknown? How do we do it? We, as past hauntings, as many of you know, we've got a lot of videos that we personally, as a team, see as proof of the paranormal. We set out originally, all them years ago, to prove to ourselves, nobody else, to prove to ourselves that there was an afterlife. Being Christians, as a mainly Christian group, we knew that there was things after death. We knew your spirit went on, but we wanted to find out what else there was. Does your spirit just go to heaven or to hell, or is there something keeping you earthbound? We wanted to find that answers, and we believe we've found answers. We've found our answers. We've found what we believe to be our truth, our proof of the paranormal. We've got countless EVPs, videos, you name it, we've caught it, photographs that we, as paranormal investigators, ghost hunters, call us what you will, I don't really care, is proof. But it's not proof to everybody. You've only got to look through comments on some of our YouTube videos and people are crying fake, people are saying a load of rubbish. That's their opinion. I will never ever, unless it's so obvious it slaps you around the face, claim that anything is faked. I'll just, on Facebook, if I see something I think, oh that's a bit, I'll just scroll by. I won't comment. It's not my place to burst people's bubbles. Like I said, unless it's obvious fake. I've done another vlog on fakes on YouTube. You just look for yourself, you'll find them. There's thousands, and they're so obviously faked it's unreal. We've been called out on our videos and proven the people that have called us out wrong, but I'm not saying our videos are proof. My ego's not big enough to say we have caught definitive proof of the paranormal, and I don't believe anybody can claim to capture definitive proof of the paranormal, because you're claiming you've caught proof of what is basically unknown and unprovable. Like I've said, all it takes is for one person to not believe your footage, and that proof burst. It's gone. This came about. The idea for this vlog. We was watching, I think it was Slaptime, one of the YouTube compilation channels, Sarah and myself, the other night, and there was one video on it where something got thrown in a room and a guy caught it. It came from behind a doorway, so you didn't see the origin of where it came from. Now the other bits that this guy had put on were quite believable, I'll accept. But I turned around to Sarah and says, it's okay, isn't it? I says, but how do we know there's not somebody stood off camera that's just thrown that? 2 minutes later, the cogs turned. The dust fell off and the cogs turned. And I thought, well, I've got a video of when I had a stone thrown at me, or something, at Codner Farm. Now, I know that I was the only person in that cowshed. Not the only person on site, but the only person in that cowshed doing that live. There was nobody with me. And something got thrown at me. But how do I know? Somebody else is watching that footage going, yeah, it's all right for him to claim he is the only person. It's the same thing. Unless you are there, you cannot prove anything. I think most ghost hunters, investigators, paranormal, whatevers, will know that most of what we capture, most of what we get, is actually personal proof. It's a personal experience. It's okay, people on Facebook, on YouTube, jumping in the comments, ripping videos, photos apart, but they weren't there. This is why I will not do it. I wasn't there when this piece of footage was filmed, this photograph taken, etc. I wasn't there, so I don't know the circumstances. I don't know who was there. I don't know the weather. I don't know loose plaster, etc., etc. The list goes on. So unless it is an obvious fake, we cannot jump on something and rip somebody apart and call whatever they're doing fake. So this is just a quick one. It just played on my mind about this proof of the paranormal. Can't see it. I can't see it happening. Personal proof for our teams, that's what it's about. As long as you're satisfied, your conscience is clear, you know that that piece of footage that you've caught is genuine, and you've caught something that you genuinely believe is not of this world, from the spirit realm or whatever, from another planet, living in a hole in the woods, whatever, stick by it. Don't let anybody dissuade you from your truth. Your truth is what matters to you. You've caught something that you know is genuine, stick by it. If you're not thick-skinned, don't put it on Facebook, because the paranormal police will jump on you and rip it apart, and that's not what it's about. So just before you start jumping on other people's, just think, you wasn't there. You don't know, unless, like I've said, it's so obvious it slaps you around the face. Don't rip somebody else apart if you don't want it happening to you. You don't know the circumstances. Your proof is your proof, and your proof only. You will never prove to the masses that your proof is proof. Yeah, that'll do. Anyway, see you again soon. Bye.